Okay. All right. Okay. I'm live at the moment. I just went live and froze immediately. It's kind of funny. Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Sunday. It's actually kind of warm. Whoa! Technical difficulties. It's kind of warm here today, believe it or not. Um, and yeah, I decided to come out here and just do a little hangout. If I can get this thing steady here. Well, we got 6 people in here. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your Sunday. Hey, Jimmy T. Hey, buddy. Hack is in the shack. How's the gig? Yeah, I'm going to talk about the gig. Yeah, Dana, I've fallen and I can't get... Somebody throw him a rope. Guitared it. What's up, man? How are you? ChickNGuitars. Hey, nice to see ya. Daniel Horsley, how are you? You got the tequila? Yeah, the tequila's here, man. Dwayne Doucette, hey, man. Waiting on my... Oh, you're wait... Oh, awesome. That's great. ChickNGuitars. Thanks so much for supporting the cause, man. Hey, Todd Flowers. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so I like doing these, kind of one-on-one things after a gig and talking about the night before and all the goings on because there's always something that goes on, um, with the show. HK, how are you? Nice surprise. Yeah, I usually do these HK the day after a gig. I'm gonna be overexposed today actually because I just realized that I gotta do the Ben's round table tonight too. So this mug is gonna be on YouTube way too much today. But yeah. So so speaking of the gig, so the gig yesterday was an absolutely crazy day. I worked all day yesterday and I got home at about 5 o'clock. And then I actually had to take a little bit of a nap, and then I had to shoot up to a town called Barrie, which is like an hour. And actually, I made good time. I got there in about an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes. Set up, do the show, and the place that we played at, it's called Dunlop Billiards, and it's a really... Hey, Ron Gillespie, welcome. It's best way to describe it is a warehouse. It's basically you got this giant warehouse filled with pool tables, and you're kind of off against a wall on one side, and then you've got all these pool tables. Hey, Dan in New Jersey, how are you, man? So that's the setup. So it's not really conducive to bands, and like this is our I think our second time there, and they've asked us to come back again, so we're going back there in May. Hey, JK's also Harley's. How are you, buddy? Um, so we're going back in May, but I still kind of scratch my head like, why would you want uh to bother with the band in that kind of scenario? Because you've got this big, massive warehouse. You're like at one corner of it, or up against one wall of it, and I mean the place is massive. Hey, Yargnad. Yes, I'm in the Hack Shack. And everybody's busy like playing pools, and they had some kind of contest. Some guy won a trip to Vegas and all this kind of thing, and and it just seems like the band is just there for, I don't know, like why? There's plenty of other stuff going on to keep your clientele. Big screen TVs everywhere. They had music playing through the system when we were off. You know, um, so I really don't get it. Yeah, it was a fun night. I just think having a band in that venue is unnecessary. And I find that usually when we play like places like that in sports bars, the bands are really unnecessary because people are going to go anyway just to watch the games. And in this case, it was, they had all these pool tables, and I guess they had tournaments and stuff going on. So, um, But surprisingly, we did attract a few people that, because they did have some tables set up in front of us. Yeah, it is odd, Moron. Yeah, it's totally weird. So there was some tables set up, and we had friends that showed up unexpectedly to check out the band because they live in the area, and that was nice. It's always nice to have some support. And then there was a few people that would sit, like they sat in front of us the whole time when we're kind of like bobbing. I guess they weren't involved in any of the games and that, and so that was kind of cool. And then at the end, we actually had people dancing in front of us, which was nice. Wizard Wine Music, yeah, man. But I don't think they needed us to sell the alcohol. I mean, the pool tables and all the games on the big screens, I think would have done the trick. Um, you know, but yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Having the people there, and the people did enjoy it, and we actually this is always a bonus too. We got 2 gigs out of that show. Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to appeal to everybody. Yeah, they got so many things going on, and I guess attracting a live band. Yeah, it was a perfect. Yeah, Jack Clark. Yeah, it was a perfect gig to try out the Firebird because nobody was really paying attention, right? At least not till later on in the night. And yeah, so last night, I mean, if you watch my channel, and I pretty much know everyone in this, so I think you're all familiar. Yeah, I bought a Firebird, and last night was the trial by fire of the Firebird. So I took the Firebird out last night. Do you guys pretty much play the same set? No, no, we rotate it. Yeah, we mix it up, Ron. I just got the set list sent to me today for the gig I'm playing this coming Friday. We got gigs like nonstop now. It's just gone ape shit. But so we try to mix it up. So we got a different set list coming up for this Friday. Did it burn? In a positive way. Um, so yeah, so it was the trial by fire of the Firebird, and it's pretty rare when anyone else in the band notices a guitar or a tone or whatever, but anyone else on a good mic for a live streaming podcast? Yeah, I do guitared it. I mean, right now I'm just using my Samsung, or sorry, my LG phone, but Marantz makes a really good mic for cheap. You should check that out. That's what I've been using lately. Um, so yeah, it's rare that I get any. Hey Charles Green, how are you? Hey Janice, welcome. Bam Ozzy, welcome. Sorry if I'm missing people. um, but the both of the bass player and the drummer, like even at rehearsal the day before on the Friday, they're like, "Holy shit, that thing sounds fantastic!" Like for me to get a compliment on the tone from the drummer and the bass player is pretty unheard of. So they both noticed it, and then last night again they were commenting on how great the guitar sounded, and it does sound really really good. Hey Soda, how are you, man? Yeah, it sounded really good. Um, I was getting some really, really nice tones, and it did not. I thought it would require a little more dialing in, with pedals and such. But I really minimal adjustments. It, I didn't look too big. Oh, you mean it didn't look too? Yeah, yeah, because I'm not a tall guy, and it didn't look stupid on me, which is what I was worried about. It's like, who's the guy hiding behind the guitar? It didn't look like that. I was just like, thank God. Um, hey, little J1, how are you, man? Anyways, so yeah, it sounded really good, and the thing pretty much plays itself. It was fine. Yeah, Janice, it was fine. Yeah, thank you. I never played it standing up, oddly. They're way easier to play standing than sitting, I'll tell you that. I can't sit with it on my knee because the top horn digs me in the chest. I gotta put it flat on the chair in order to play it sitting down. No worries, Janice. Hey, Thrash, hey, buddy. Yeah, man, I played the Firebird last night for the first time at a gig. How's the neck? There is no neck dive. None whatsoever. The reverse. Yeah, Greg's too tall and I'm too short. That's right. Yeah, thanks, Jack Clark. Yeah, it looked okay on me. I mean, in terms of like size and that. So it was fine. It was fine. Um, yeah, there's no neck dive, and it's funny because somebody was. Well, I think it was the other guy in the band was asking me. He goes, "Is that thing neck dive?" And I had it around. I had it on, and I put my arms out like this. It did not move. So, oh, no worries, Soda. It did not move at all, man. The zero neck dive on that guitar, and you know, I'll get into the playing of it in a bit, but something just popped into my head. So I've been talking to people online and this and that about that guitar since I've bought it, and I know of one other person that's already bought one. And I was talking to somebody the other night that wants to buy mine. So I mean, I may have started a Firebird resurgence or something, because apparently a lot of people are digging these guitars. The chrome pickups, yeah, the chrome pickups look really good. Hey, Guitar It, you got to refresh? I don't know why, man. I got 25 people. Wow, thank you all so much. This was really not announced. Yeah, it's kind of weird how these things happen. Hey, JP Page 2, welcome, buddy. It's kind of weird how these things happen, you know. Like literally 2 weeks ago, it wasn't it wasn't even on my radar. I never really had picked one up and tried one, and in just a matter of 2 weeks, I went from trying one to having one to gigging with one. So it was really a quick turnaround, really quick turnaround. Banjo tuners are the neck divers in my. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't have the banjo tuners, Todd. That might be why. Does the neck play like a regular? It's pretty close to a slim taper '60s neck. Yeah, well, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, but I think it's even smaller than a slim taper neck. To my hands, it feels like it feels a little more narrow. Thanks, Jamal. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I find the neck feels kind of narrow. If you want like a baseball bat or like a thicker neck or like a, like a 59 neck. Yeah, I was 5'3" and 5'5". Yeah, I'm not too far off from that, HK. Um, if you like that kind of 59 profile neck, then I would say stay away from the Firebird, at least the 2018. Yeah, yeah, JP Page 2. That was literally that was the litmus test last night, and on how it was gonna feel playing it, and if I was gonna gig with it, and it performed exceptionally well. It felt good. It felt comfortable. Um, I really liked it. I loved it last night. I have GNL Truth fight up against 279. Sold, man. Yeah, the GNLs are great, Janice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sold on it, guys. I'm gonna keep that, and ladies, I am going to keep that guitar. It's storming. Oh, it's storming. Okay, guitar did. I get it. Yeah, it's a gigger, man. And somebody was saying to me, I can't remember. Somebody made a comment like on I think on my Facebook page about how, like, do you have to be real careful when you move around with that guitar? And oh shit, man, do you have to be careful? Because that thing is big. So, when you're turning around, you're gonna be bashing into things. So today's Flying V day. Flying V, yeah. Yeah, don't get me started on the Flying V. I don't want any more guitars. I like Randall's, just kidding, just the color. Hey, no worries, Soda. It is what it is, brother. Okay, I think I'm back. Massive wingspan. Yeah, it's really big. But when you're playing it, I lost stream. I'm back. I lost stream. Um, uh, when you're playing it, like the body, the way the fin is, it's like it's a nice place to rest your hand. Like my hand was resting on the bridge the whole night, and it just felt super comfortable to play standing up. Which I was really concerned about, and but it was absolutely fine. The one thing I noticed immediately about that guitar, playing it through a full night and that, is it's because of the mini humbuckers, it's a lot more articulate. Like you can hear every note. It's not nearly as woolly as I don't know, no V. I'm not doing a V, Soda. But again, never say never. Um, you hear every note, everything is a lot more articulate, you know, kind of like the P90 thing a little bit, without maybe without as much anger, because the P90s are really pissed off pickups. Um, but the one thing I did find, if I was to, again, there's always has to be a negative, is when I went to play solos. I guess because my ear is so used to the thickness or the girth of those single notes. When I went to play a solo, sometimes to me it sounded thin. But people that were watching that were coming up, I mean, we were getting a lot of compliments on the band, which was nice. You know, people were walking over saying it sounded great. So maybe it was just in my head. Uh, how fast it that's a good one. Hey, Judd Lofthouse. Hey, buddy, how are you? Hey, Judd, thanks for the support, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, send me a photo of you with the shirt on, and I'll put it on my Facebook page if you wouldn't mind, because I'm featuring everyone that's got the shirts. That'd be cool if you could do that for me, Judd. Um, but yeah, so yeah, so it worked out. It worked out. It was good. It was good. It sounded good. It sang, you know. Yeah, Dan in New Jersey. Yeah, man. You gotta dot your I's and cross your T's. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's it, Thrash. Yeah, there's no room for error on that guitar, man, because it shows everything. It reveals everything. The same can be said for the P90s. You gotta play that guitar right. It'll pick up every mistake. Like, not that the Les Paul won't, but it makes it more obvious. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, there's a new name. Welcome, Craft Beer Pours. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Thick tones don't cut the mix as well. Yeah, that's probably what it is, JJ. You got a good point there, buddy. I'm used to the thickness of the humbuckers, so I found it a little bit thinner. But the thing was, it was thinner, but it was the tone was very very sweet. You know, on the humbucker guitar. So you had a very sweet tone. Yeah, and that was pretty much the experience. And the one thing for sure, the tuning stability was absolutely perfect, Ron. That's the other thing. The Grovers on that guitar are really, really good. Yeah, really, really good. Um, I try to. Some of you were asking me to live stream that gig. And I was gonna try to live stream at least the last bit of it, but they had they didn't have like a public Wi-Fi, you know, for customers. It was private. And I asked the waitresses, and they said, no, you can't, you know, we don't give out the password. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream it. But oh, hey, Hutch from BA, welcome. I have a Les Paul with P90s. Yeah, yeah, I have one. Yeah, they no, they. I'm a huge fan of that, man. I've got check my videos. I did a review of my classic. I absolutely love that guitar. But Judd just has gas. Yeah, we all do. Hopefully, mine is be quiet for a while now. Yeah, welcome to Craft Beer Pours. There's a new name. Um, so yeah, so I wasn't able to live stream, and the one thing too is I just from the size of that, I can't use that at every gig just because it's too damn big, and it's gonna get dinged very very easily. So I got a gig coming up on Friday, which I could probably take it. I think I want to take it to a second gig. And then the week after that, I'm at a really rowdy place, so I think that's gonna be a Blackie show. But yeah, actually, the thing is too, like I wasn't getting because of the like I was saying at the very beginning that the place that we were at was sort of like this giant warehouse with really high ceilings and Guitar Hack, very cool gig. What's up? I'm coming. Oh, Will Varela, hey man, yeah, how are you, buddy? Nice to hear back from you. Yeah, everybody, Will Varela just had surgery, man. So wish him all the best. And it's nice to see him back in the chat. So he's it's good to see he's recovering okay. Too damn big. Did you see my yeah. Yeah, Thrash. Yeah. So yeah, it's oh, that's awesome, Will. That's good to hear, buddy. Yeah, let's all send our best to Will, folks. Will is recovering from surgery. Thanks, Todd. That's nice of you, man. Let me just light this puppy up, folks. I'm out here to smoke because this is the Hack Shack, and this is what I do. For anyone that's interested, this is a CAO Amazon. It's a really good guitar. Really good guitar, really good cigar. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Will is back. Hey, Rick Hefner. Welcome. It's a torch lighter. Hey, the new guitar. The new guitarist, welcome. Wow. We got 31 people watching. This is fantastic. Thank you all so much. Oh, you like this one? You like it too, eh, Todd? Yeah, it's a good smoke, buddy. Green Metallic Explorer, sorry. Okay, that'll be my neck. Got huge hands. Yeah, I wouldn't yeah, if you've got like really, really big hands, I don't think the Firebird is for you. At least not the 2018. I think the 2018 is it's really small neck on it, right? Which for me is great. And the other thing I noticed too is the Hey Charles Green, if I haven't said hello, excuse me, is the string tension on it is pretty loose. Which means for me the bending was okay. I'm back again. I feel like Dave Byron, getting kicked out every 10 minutes. Yeah. I missed a whole whack of stuff yesterday too. I saw that Dave. Well, I caught Dave Byron. I went on his chat briefly to support him. Hey Jeff Harper, how are you? And then last night I noticed Dave's guitar channel was on. So there was a lot of shit going on that I missed last night. Hey George Bader, welcome. Yeah, music definitely helps the healing for sure. Well, we got 33 people watching and 14 thumbs up. Hey, Brad Miller, how are you, buddy? Thanks again for your card holder. Brad, it's already on my desk, man. I brought it in Friday. Works beautifully. Thank you so much. So let me know if, yeah. Oh, I got 19 thumbs up now. That's awesome. Thank you all. 20. Let's see if I can hit 30. Oh, I lost one. Somebody retracted. Do you think that Gibson will ever get in the amplifier game or pedals? Well, as most of you know, Gibson has made amps in the past, and I don't know if they'll go back there. The thing is, there's. Okay, I'm back. No, I don't use chicken picks. I'd love to. Yeah, I've never tried a chicken pick. The Gibson thing with somebody's asking about the amplifiers, I can't see that happening because, at least not in the near future, because they're trying to slim their offerings and not. Hey, R2R3 buddy, how are you? They're trying to slim their offerings, right? So I think them trying to expand into amps right now would be a bad idea. They kind of want to get the ship upright again and then look at what innovations they can do. So. But I can't see it in the immediate future, them doing amps, but maybe Gibson, maybe in 5-10 years, maybe they'll go that route. Okay. Hey, Dry Heat 480, welcome. Yes, welcome from the Hack Shack, buddy. That a-hole gives Hack thumbs down. Oh, it's my troll. Somebody pet him, will ya? Pet him. It's funny, I don't want to get too much into the troll, but that's an individual that I welcomed into the community who was bitching that nobody liked him. And then this is how he thanks me. Yeah. Anyways, takes all kinds. So for anyone, yeah. Yeah, and then the funny thing was, in the same day that he shit on one of my guests, he went on to another stream and he got kicked out of like 3 streams in the same evening. That's what happens when you try to be nice to some people. Um. Anyway, so yeah, if anyone's got any questions about the gig last night, let me know, or the Firebird. I used the somebody was saying to me the other day, I think it was Brian Stewart, about the how come I never used the Hughes and Kettner head. I used it last night. The Tubemeister. It sounds fantastic. It's such a good unit. And the reason I took that and not the Marshall was, I was tired. I worked all day, and it's really small, right? It's like, you know what? Instead of carrying the bigger box, I'll carry the smaller box, which is the only reason I really took it. And it sounded absolutely fantastic. Um, don't be soda not nice. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't pay, buddy. You try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, though, man. A good cigar won't fix. Oh, I'm not stressed about it at all, buddy. Believe me. Riley Low Acura. Hey, man. Yeah, we were just talking about the gig, Riley. What's up, the Firebird Keeper? Okay, Will Varela. Okay, so for those of you making us nuts, name the name. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Um, I've already talked too much about it. About the troll. But anyways, wow, 41 people watching. Yeah, for those of you that tuned in late, this was sort of the, I was talking about the trial by fire and the Firebird, and the Firebird, yes, is going to be a keeper. Gig with it last night. It sounded great. I got compliments from the other guys in the band on tone, which is like extremely rare. And yeah, the Hughes and Kettner products are fantastic, Ron. And it played really well. It was comfortable, very, very comfortable to play. I did my thing. It felt good. I liked the looking down. It's got to look nice, and it does. And it was comfortable to play. And the thing played itself. I just put it on. It was great. Um, so yeah, so that's basically it. So it is a keeper, and the gig went well. Um, we're going back to that. Does the lightness? Yeah, it's very light. It's a very light guitar. Yeah, Hutch from BA. I am in Toronto. That's where I live. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Argnat. How often do drummers and bass players comment you on your tone, eh? Um, so yeah, it's definitely a keeper. And the venue, the show went. Hey, Dave R, you played the. Yeah, okay. Yes, Dave R, I played it last night. And it's a keeper, buddy. It passed the test. It's definitely a keeper. It sounded good. It felt good. And playing standing up, it was light. The only thing I gotta watch out for is it's so damn big. I tried to make it there a lot, but my bud wasn't. Oh, no worries, Terry. It's all right, buddy. That's all right. You didn't miss a lot. Dude, did you get kicked out of the shed? No, I'm still here, Brock. Welcome, by the way, Brock, and welcome, Terry. Yeah. I'm in the shack having a cigar. We got 41 people watching. Sorry, folks. I'm doing the Dave Byron today. I'm getting kicked out and jumping back in. Um, so I missed that last question. If anyone's got any questions, I saw a question about a pedal and some other stuff. The guitar hack saws. Yeah, the bow saws. Yeah, I'll take those to a gig one day. They're both tuned to drop D. So, uh, oh, that's cool. That's cool, Terry. That sounds good. Sorry, if you want to type in that question, I saw a couple of questions that I lost when I froze. If you want to type those back in. I got Florida internet. I know, eh, Todd? Yeah, man. I feel like Dave Byron today. I cut out every 15 minutes or so. Yeah, yeah. Which of your pedals do I use most at the gig? That's a good question, Judd. It would be my overdrives. And I've got three of them. I would say my absolute must-have pedal is the I mentioned this 100 times, the Plimsoll pedal by Fulltone. I think that's the best overdrive pedal going, and that's sort of I use that a lot. That, and then for a lead boost, I'll use a Tube Screamer, and then of course some Hall of Fame delay pedal is always good. My flashback delay is always good. Um, yeah, I got too many. Oh, actually, you just brought up a point. Okay, this is some education from the hack. This is something that I learned. If anyone out there, well, let me ask you: does anyone out there use a noise gate pedal? Yeah, thanks, Terry. Yeah, I don't look silly with it. That was my concern, because I'm not a tall guy. Does anyone use a noise gate pedal? Because this happened to me last night, and it was crazy. I do an NS2. Okay, Dan in New Jersey. I have in the past, but not anymore. Okay, I don't use pedals. George Bedard, no, I use the Hughes and Kettner as a clean platform. I basically set it up on the verge of breakup, and then I throw pedals in front of it. So I use the clean channel strictly. I have a gate in my ME70. Probably doesn't apply here. Okay, so here's so what happened last night, folks. I have an ISO brick on my pedal board, and it powers up all my pedals, right? Uh, there is just noise. That's funny, Judd. It powers up all my pedals. Now, I've got an ISP decimator, okay, and there is a battery in it, and the battery is basically dead. Okay, yeah, the CS12. I have the CS12. That's right. Sorry, folks, I'm back. So there is a battery in it. Now, what happens is somehow the power, okay, the adapter popped out of the decimator, and you get that sounds like a jet engine taking off when that happens, because when you've got a dead battery inside a noise gate, you literally get a sound that sounds like and it just goes crazy, crazy high. And this happened during Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics. So the guys are, playing a song, and I'm playing it, and then I get this jet engine thing taken off, and I'm like, what the hell, right? And I shut off the amp, and I killed my power, and I'm looking at it, and this had happened to me once before, so I knew what it was. Um, that's when a noise gate is open. Yeah, Ed Dana, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It sounds like a jet engine taking off. So if you have a noise gate, make sure that the power is in. I get that without a noise gate. Okay, I keep getting kicked out here. I'll keep going until it becomes a real pain in the ass, and then I'm gonna have to shut this down. I think my daughter's inside playing her friggin' games again. That's probably what it is. Uh, but anyways, yeah. So if that ever happens to you, oh, Brian Cote's in here. Brian, I hope you're feeling better today, buddy. They thought I was doing Black Betty. Yeah, maybe I call that a solo. Yeah. So yeah, so be aware of that if you've got a noise gate. Um, oh, that's good, Brian. Nice to hear, man. If you've got a noise gate and that adapter comes out, and you got a dying battery, you're gonna have a jet engine taken off. It's fantastic. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Oh, that does it with a delta delay. Okay, all right. I didn't realize it did that with other pedals. I thought it was strictly a noise gate thing. Hey, Showman Blues. Hey, buddy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. Brian's getting better. Will Varella's getting better. This is great. Yeah. Okay. There was another question somebody asked me. If you want to repeat it, I can get to it. That sounds like just like where I work every day. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You work around the plains. Oh, nice, Showman. Week's vacation. I gotta check out your video, Thrash. I didn't see it, buddy. What's the best way to kick the nerves when playing with other people? Um, it's a clean channel. Just turn all the. The nerve thing. I don't know what kind of cigar. It's CAO Amazon Basin. Um, I don't know how to answer that about the nerves because I don't get nervous. I'm not saying that to get. I don't know. I don't take that the wrong way. I'm not saying, oh, I'm too good. It's nothing to do with just I don't really care. You know what I mean? I don't care. When I play, like I don't care. And I think that's me now at 52 years old and doing gigs for a lot of years. I think that's probably what it is. Hey, Guitar Rehab, welcome. I'm just at a point now where I just don't care. I go and I do my best. If I mess up, I mess up, and if I do something well, I do something well. Like, actually, I find the less I care, the better I play. If that makes any sense. Because the less I care, the more relaxed I am. I play my worst is when I'm trying to record myself playing. That's when I play my absolute worst because that's when I'm nervous. Is like, if I do a little bit of recording or even when I do the videos for you guys, that's when I'm playing at my shittiest because I'm nervous because, it's but if I'm playing in front of a crowd, I honestly, I most of the time I don't care. And I don't mean like I don't care about the crowd or like I don't care if I mess up is what I mean, right? And that makes me relaxed and able to play better. Did you put shoulder locks on? I don't. Uh, no, no. They're not locking tuners, Judd, and I don't think I need locking tuners on that guitar. The headstock. One thing about the tuners, and they use mini Grovers for a good reason, is the tuners are really close together. So I don't think I could put anything bigger on that, anyways. Yeah, exactly, Dave R. Exactly. You got it right. After you make your first goof, it becomes easier. The crowd makes you relax. That's cool. Yeah, like you know, I used to like I used to get guitar players from other bands that would come and for lack of a better term, check me out and stuff, right? And that would throw me for a little bit. I'll admit that would throw me. I mean, if a guy's sitting 5 feet in front of you and he's staring at your hands the whole night, that messes me up a little bit. But if it's just a regular crowd, I'm fine. Like I had a musician watching me last night, a guy that I used to play with, but whatever. Like he's a friend, so it didn't really bother me. Um, so yeah, but I think at the end of the day, that all comes from experience, right? The more you do it, it's like anything else in life, right? The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Black nail polish. I've never done that. It's a yeah. Yeah, the guys in Kiss used to do the black nail polish. Wow, we got 46 people watching and 31 thumbs up. This is awesome. Thank you all so much. Uh, yeah, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we got two gigs from that show. It's always good when you play a show and you get gigs out of it. The camera's a huge eyeball. Yeah, Danny Allen. I play the worst is when I have a camera. I enjoy playing with someone new, of course. I've been playing. Yeah, that's what exactly, Wolverella. Once you've done it for so many years, man, it's just you just do it, right? So we had a guy come down. Yeah, Nuno. Yeah, Nuno's. I absolutely love Nuno's playing, man. He's a monster. Um, we had a guy come out that I was unaware of. And he's got a club in a town that was like a little south of where we were. I had no idea he was there to check out the band, but this guy comes out and he doesn't go to the bar or nothing. He just goes and sits at a table like directly in front of us, and I didn't pay any attention to it. I don't know, whatever, right? Anyway, so we finished the set, and he came over and he said, you know, I have a club, um, and you know, I heard about you guys, and I wanted to check you out, and he gave us a gig, and now we're just trying to find a date. Yeah, just don't care, just relax. Yeah, I mean, when I say don't care has a negative connotation, but that's not really what I mean. I mean, just don't worry about it. Maybe is a better term. Yeah, just don't worry about it. Um, so yeah, so we got another gig, and then we got a wedding. Somebody wants to hire us for a wedding next year, but we've had where's the club? It's in Cookstown, Brian. It's in Cookstown. That's all I know, man. I didn't talk to the guy. I just heard about it after the fact. Um, when you're making them, yeah, yeah, yeah. And one thing you should never do is if somebody messes up, do not turn at them and give them a dirty look. People will pick up on that. Okay, Guitar Rehab, thanks so much for popping in. The reason, yeah, I know Showman, they do play well, but every time we get booked for a wedding, the wedding gets canceled. So it's like, every, cold feet or whatever. Or don't even acknowledge the mistake in any way. Yeah, I really have to work at that. I always say fuck. But I gotta say fuck internally. Don't hit on the best lady. Yeah. Hey, 802 Blues. How are you, man? I can tell you stories. Yeah, Will Varela. Yeah, I was in a wedding band for many years, but I've only actually played one wedding, if that makes any sense. Even our heroes muck up. Looks and laughs at me. Yeah, if you look over and laugh, that's the best way to do it, R2, man. Don't let the crowd pick up on you being pissed off or giving a dirty look, because they'll pick up on that right away, man. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm innocent of that. I've made that mistake, like where like I looked over and like, what the fuck are you doing? But I'm much better. I'm much better than I was, and even making faces when I screw up, which is quite often. Yeah, yeah. So, but again, it's all it all comes from doing it a lot and experience, and so yeah. No, we were supposed to play a wedding last year, and same idea, and then we had a song list, and here's songs we want you to learn at the end of the George Badar, welcome. Please post a date for the Cookstown gig. I'll try to get there. Yeah, George Badar. If you guys want to know, it's hard for me not to grimace. Yeah, me too. Showman Blues. If anyone in here is in Ontario and they want to know where I'm playing, go to the Facebook page called The Hit Disturbers. The S is silent. Okay. If you go to The Hit Disturbers webpage, and please like the page, all our bookings are listed there. So if you want to know where we're going to be, that's where we're going to be. On Friday, we're going to be at the Air Force and Navy Club on the Lakeshore this coming Friday. We're going to be in Bolton for St. Patty's Day, and we're going to be in Whitby on the Saturday before St. Patty's Day. Those are the next three shows that I can remember. So, but yeah, we've got 4 weeks in a row, and we play basically the GTA and the surrounding area. Oh, get out of here, Will Varela. That really happened? Get out of here. Even Jimmy Page screwed up. Oh yeah, like we're in Bolton. Shit. Brian, I don't know. Check the Hit Disturbers page. I don't know where in Bolton. We just got this. We just got it. I can't remember. Sorry, man. Yeah, just check the Facebook page, buddy. That's where you'll find all our bookings. Because my memory is absolute shit. Telling you how we were always getting busted, but the police department hired us for. Oh, that's awesome, man. You got hired for a party. That's awesome. Yeah, well, I'm not a pro, man. I mean, I guess because you get paid, I guess that makes you a professional. But I'm really just a hack who's lucky enough to get paid. Uh, Yeah. That's a good cigar. Wow, 50 people watching. Thank you all so much. I just stopped playing. If you screw up, no, man, you can't. If you're doing a gig, you cannot stop. That's the golden rule. Yeah, Dave R's Guitars. Yeah, play with better people. If you guys know that band I play with, Rebel Charm, right? The other band I play with, the bass player and the drummer, they can play circles around me. I'm the weak link in that band. I'm surprised they let me in the freaking room. But you know what? I really raised my game. I'm playing up the best I can play is when I'm with those guys. So we're good. Yeah, we're all hacks. Like yeah, totally. No, it wasn't me, but I'm. I think Brian. I think I missed your question. When am I playing with Rebel Charm? 50 people in the hack shack. Wow, yeah, it's a big shack. The show must go on, Chuck Booth. Yeah, hey Chuck, welcome. Yeah, you cannot stop when you're playing. Yeah, Brian. With Rebel Charm, unfortunately, there's nothing coming up. We don't have any gigs lined up. I would love to gig with that band. That band is amazing. Fire hack. Yeah. Fire hack, Firebird, fire everything. It's the fire themed show. Hey Empirism, welcome buddy. Thanks for popping in. Doyle Bramhall taught me that. Oh, I missed that. Yarg, what did he teach you, man? But yeah, that's the one thing you can never stop when you're playing. You got to keep going, you know, because the audience doesn't really pick up on much, but they will pick up a band that just stops mid song. That's for sure. Start your set with a very easy song that will get the nerves. Yeah, McRonson, welcome. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Because I brought him my other guitar. Well, that's a good reason to stop, R2. Hey, Stogie Hackster. Hey, Ron Limber, welcome, man. Yeah, they'll get that. They'll notice if you stop, man. They'll notice. They'll notice if you stop. They'll notice if you're swearing at each other. They'll notice if you give each other dirty looks, man. You can't do any of that shit when you're playing a gig. Yeah. You gotta be all happy. Oh, if the band keeps playing and you gotta figure out where you are. Okay. Yeah. Worst is the drummer. The drummer can never stop. Yeah, you hit the big time. Never stop or stare. Yeah, too many guitars. Mick Ronson. Yeah, we were doing a gig a while back, and a lady threw her panties up in the air towards the band. They took about 15 minutes to land, if you know what I'm saying. They were doing this. Woo, woo. Anyways, I didn't mean to go there. Guitar got hit the girl. Yeah, really. Yeah, I kind of like that, Thrash. Let's put it this way. If I needed to cover up the hood of my car, that would have worked well. Anyway, Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge. Yeah, thanks for subbing. I believe I subbed you back. Yeah, if I get a sub and it's guitar related, I will sub back. If I get a sub from someone that's making food or something, I don't bother. Flagpole panties. Yeah, that's about it, Soda. Yeah, that's a running joke with the band. Yeah, they threw panties at us. It took 20 minutes to land. Anyway. Yeah, so. Alright, I'm back. We stopped because the singer cut stop. Okay, panties good. Boxers. Oh, God, no. Yeah, I agree, Will. Algel guitars, we can't get them here. No. They're equivalent to Harley Benton's. No, Mick Ronson. By the way, I'm a huge Mick Ronson fan. I loved his work with David Bowie. No, never heard of never heard of them, and I haven't tried them. I haven't even tried the Harley Benton guitars. You know, those are all special order guitars, so you can't walk into a store and try one. So I haven't tried a Harley Benton, but from all indications and people I trust that I've asked and I put them on the spot, they all say good things about Harley Benton. Okay, well, thank you so much, Judd. Your videos cheer me up every day, buddy. I love watching you and your son. That interaction is priceless, my friend. Absolutely priceless. That interaction is priceless, my friend. Absolutely priceless. Oh, the states I meant Mick Ronson. Oh, okay. Oh, they're made in the same factory. Okay, yeah. I'm sure there's people in here that are more familiar. Oh, oh, Gussie has one. Okay. Yeah, Gussie, if you're in here, Gussie, you got some insight on the agile guitars, which I don't. Yeah. Yeah, Judd, please send me excuse me, please send me a photo with the shirt so I can post it on my Facebook page. Oh, thank you so much, Guitarded. Wow, I got stiff competition. I got Fluff and Rick Beato. Yeah, Rick Beato's a monster. Yeah, Rick Beato's a monster. Rick Beato did a lesson on modes. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can learn something. I think I lasted about 30 seconds before my head left my body. It's like that's a little over my head. Yeah, that was too much. This Mick was something else. Yeah, Mick was a monster player, man. Yeah. No, Rick Beato, he's amazing. He's too smart. He's just too smart for me. I'll take what I. Okay, Dan, New Jersey. That's funny, man. All right, everybody's going off to watch Fluff, which is cool. That's fine. That's cool. We still got 32 people in here, though. Okay. Stiff competition. I got Fluff and Rick Beato going. All right, it's too much for you, too, eh, Guitared it? Yeah. Just refresh the page. Rick is a musical genius. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm not discrediting him. I'm just saying like I can't learn from a guy like that. He's got to really water it down for me. Johnny Five is still alive. Okay. I don't know what Johnny Five is. Yeah, so yeah, have you ever played a Firebird? So Showman, yeah, we are just talking about that. I played it at the gig last night. And it passed the test, so it's gonna be a keeper. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to it. And I think the few people that I've inspired to buy Firebirds in the last week or so, which is kind of funny. Yeah, Todd. Yeah, you're the same way. So there's nothing wrong with those dudes, man. There's nothing wrong with those dudes. Everybody's got something to offer, man. Welcome to the Bird family. Yeah, Dave Art, totally. Oh, John Five with Rob's. Oh yeah, John Five is a beast. You were looking at him today, eh, Showman? Yeah, Showman, man. That's probably the only guitar you don't own. Yeah, it's a 28. Sorry, was that question for me? It's a 2018. I got an Ebony 2018. I still got to take the plastic off the pick guard. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it, so but now the plastic is gonna come off because I've decided I'm gonna hold on to that guitar. It's just that good. Rock and roll. We were just talking about. I only know of the Hit Disturbers. What's the name of your other band? The other band is called Rebel Charm. Rebel Charm. Um, yeah. Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge. Uh, I've asked people that I trust, and they've all told me that the Harley Bentons are good guitars. They're good instruments, and based on what they've told me, I would order one. You know, you know, they're not telling you they're not trying to sell them. They're just people that own them and are honest, and I believe them to be good guitars. Yeah, cool beans. One guy you should look at, Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge. Yeah, what makes it? Yeah, that's a good series, George Bedar. I agree. Yeah, they get amazing press. One person that you might want to look at that is critical of instruments is check out Shane from In the Blues, and he's talked about Harleys and he's reviewed Harleys, and I've asked him like you know off air, and he's told me that they're good. So I trust Shane. You know he's an honest dude. So check out his reviews. They might help you out. Get the Tillman app off Play Surf. Oh, there you go. Guitar Hack is the wife of the boss. Is the wife the boss? Uh, I think it's more of a partnership. With the Floyd Rose. Okay. Oh, if you already have the real thing, then you'll never. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, eh, Dave R. You know, I'm a bit of a guitar snob, and you know, not because I choose to be, but it's once you've got the real thing, you really don't want to play anything else. You know what I mean? But if I didn't own like a Les Paul, or if I didn't own like a Fender, like if I didn't own a Telecaster or something, I could see myself picking up a Harley Benton. You know, but because I already have those guitars, I mean, you're not gonna swap those out for a Harley Benton. That's not gonna happen, right? You know, it's like once you've had the good stuff, you know what it's all about, right? But, you know, if you're starting out or if you just want to kind of dip your toe, then I think that's where Harley Bentons and that sort of thing come into play, right? They're never going to be as good as, I mean, it's impossible, you know, for them to be as good. Oh, R2R3, man, I'm so happy for you, buddy. Yeah, when you get that thing, man, I want to hear you play that thing, man. Now, you'll make that thing smoke, brother. Yeah, I asked them the same thing. Which one did you order, R2? I know it's a Les Paul, but what type of? Hey, it's James Severin, welcome, buddy. How are you, man? Which Les Paul was it? Was it a classic? Was it a standard? Was it a traditional? Was it a studio? Was it a tribute? Was it a which model was it? Watch some of his What Made This Songs Great. He breaks those things down. Yeah, Ron Gillespie. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, Rick's a monster, man. Oh, okay, that's it. That's what I thought, R2. I thought you were gonna. Yeah, yeah. Use it for clickbait, man. Just in the video. I got a Les Paul. You know, question mark. That's awesome, man. Where do you guys rehearse? You woodshedding it? Not at the moment. Where do I rehearse? I'm in Toronto, and if you're familiar with the area, we have a chain of rehearsal studios here called the rehearsal space. No, what do they call it? They call it rehearsal studios. Anyways, we're usually rehearsed there. They have the rooms there with drums and amps and all that. So I would just bring all I need to bring is a guitar and my effects. And then there's another place I rehearse at with the other band called The Sound, which is the same idea. A nice big room. The Sean Murphy Journal, Toronto. I am here. Welcome, my friend. Yeah. So it's one of those two places. Yeah, yeah. No worries, R2 man. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. What kind of cigar is that? This is an CAO Amazon. Yeah, it comes with like a little rope around it, like a little bamboo rope. It's kind of cool. Yeah, you know, I I I thought that for the longest time. Why doesn't R2 have a Les Paul, man? That's the only thing he's missing. Yeah, welcome, Sean Murphy Journal. That's a new name. Welcome. Wow, we got 43 people, 44 people watching, 37. Hey, Buck Lester. No worries, brother. I'll be around for a little bit longer. Welcome for coming. Thank you for coming, I should say. Uh, is Eddie Schwartz still visiting Toronto? Saw him 10 years ago. I don't know who Eddie Schwartz is. Yeah, 911 made it tougher. Yeah, I don't know who Eddie Schwartz is, buddy. Yeah. So if anyone's got any questions about the gig last night or the Firebird, I think there's a troll in the chat. Yeah, I think so too, R2. R2, if you're around, I need you, buddy. Um, uh, yeah, if anyone's got any questions about the gig last night or the Firebird, let me know. Oh, by the way, I am going to be on the roundtable tonight on Canucks with Guitars. If you want to see more of this mug, Eddie Schwartz, singer and songwriter from Toronto, wrote for Pepin. Oh, okay, okay, didn't know that was. Um, I'm gonna be on Canucks with Guitars tonight on the roundtable, Ben's monthly roundtable. And if you guys are around, and I'm really, really excited about this, on Canucks with Guitar Showman, Ben's doing his roundtable. And I'm really excited about this, folks. Tomorrow at 9 p.m., I have Eric from EVH and Gear TV coming on. And I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Eric is such a fantastic guy, man. Don't let him might seem like a troll. Yeah. No, I know you're not a troll, Buck. Um, yeah, Eric has been so supportive of. No, I'm good. I don't need any songs written. Sean Murphy Journal. Eric has been so supportive of the channel, and has just been a really, really nice dude. Yeah, I didn't catch any of. I know Eric was doing some stuff live last night. I haven't caught any of that either. There's, like I said, everybody was on last night. Um, I have to get the word out to everyone. Yeah, yeah, and then there's another great thing Eric's doing is he's promoting it on his channel as well. Yeah, Eric is great. That guy is a true gentleman. Like, he's just been a really super guy, very supportive of my channel. He shouts me out every time I come in his chat. He's just a really good guy. And it's going to be a little weird for him, though, because I'm going to have him on the other end. Because he's usually the guy asking the questions, and tomorrow he's going to get grilled by the hack. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm really looking forward to that. Eric is on tomorrow night, Soda, at 9 p.m. Yeah. I should have it should be posted on my channel. I think I posted the event. I know I posted the event a few days back. Yeah, so that's going to be very, very cool. And I tell you who I have next week, but I don't remember. Okay, froze again. We're talking Eric from EVH, and yes, thrash metal. Eric from EVH. Eric is great. I will be there. I want to ask him about the new FU tone guitars. Yeah. No, Eric from EVH and Gear TV thrash. I don't know the I don't know the guitar sage Eric. I know who he is, but I don't know him I don't know him over the internet. I don't have any connection with him over internet. Yeah, he's a great interviewer, man. And he's such a gentleman, man. Very classy guy. And I think he's about an hour or two away from me. He's a little bit west of me. I think he's in the London, Ontario area. I'll ask him that tomorrow. Because he's a guy I'd like to meet up with because he's such a cool dude. Have to rent a storage locker to jam. Oh, there's all kinds of in the Toronto area. There's a lot of music and there's a lot of bars and there's a lot of bands and he has a cool stash. Yeah, he does. There's a lot of bands. He has a cool stash. Yeah, he does. There's a lot of bands and a lot of gigging bands and these places are like sometimes. And they're chains and they're all over. And sometimes you have a hard time even getting a spot in these places. That's how busy some of them are. Like if you don't book in advance, you don't get a spot. So I'm usually at the rehearsal studio, the rehearsal factory. Sorry, that's what it's called. The one chain is called the rehearsal factory. The other one is called the Sound. One is in Mississauga and one is in Vaughan. So. And yeah, so I'm usually twice a week at one or the other. Wednesday I'm in Vaughan at the rehearsal at the Sound, and then I think a week from today I'll be with Rebel Charm at the rehearsal factory. So rehearse twice a week and learning songs, and it never ends. Which in a way kind of sucks because I really need to. I was talking to Dave from Dave's Guitar Channel. Who's another monster. If you guys aren't sub Dave's Guitar Channel. He's an absolutely fantastic musician. I had him on last week, and we actually stayed online till like 11:30 shooting the shit. And he was showing me some guitar stuff. He's just a really nice guy. Yeah, they used to. Yeah, the Gasworks. Yeah, I remember the Gasworks and Rock and Roll Heaven. I've been to both places. Yeah, and he. I forgot what I was gonna say about him now. Shit, I totally lost my train of thought. But anyways, um, yeah, he's a monster player. Actually, Eric from EVH and Gear TV is a monster player. Yeah, both of those guys are monster players. Actually, that's one thing I'm going to ask a lot about Eric. A lot of questions to Eric about is his playing because he used to play quite a bit around. I know he's retired, but I want to know about his bands and his music, and he's got a lot of original music and stuff that I want to ask him about. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, share this, folks. Share it on your Facebook pages and tweet. Let people know. Henry Vaccaro Sr. I haven't seen that. I saw his two-part series with Gary Kramer. And actually, okay, now I think I got my train of thought back. Dave's Guitar Channel, Dave also knows Gary Kramer. That came up. Yeah, I'm gonna have Dave back on. We're gonna do a part 2 and a part 3 and a part 4. Because that guy's got a lot of stuff that we haven't talked about yet. Um, does anyone know if Chicken Guitars? I think she shot a video. I haven't been. I've been behind in the vids, but I think she shot one and she's done. Oh, thanks, Brian. Yeah, we're gonna be. I made it 9 o'clock, Brian, so that we're on after you. I didn't want to interfere with your show, buddy. That was a great stream. Okay, I don't know. All right, I think you're talking about Eric's stream. Yeah, Eric does really good stuff, man. He does really, really good stuff. Yeah. Okay, we got 44 people watching and 38 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. We got 39. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All good. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Brian. It's good that you finally hit your 200, buddy. I hope I helped you with that a little bit anyway. Hopefully we'll get you up to about 1,000 soon enough. Yeah, so yeah, any questions, folks? I'm gonna be wrapping this up in the next few minutes. If anyone's got any questions, um, about last night's gig, about gigging in general, I told you nobody wants to listen to my drive. What's up, Pat? Good turn. Wolverine! Good turnout. Yeah, it is. And welcome. Thank you so much for coming, Wolverine. We don't want you to go too much, Shaq. You'll have 800 people in the stream. That's never going to happen. I'll never have 800 people in my stream. Okay, you're working on some music? That's awesome, Sean. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll never have that problem. I'll never have that problem. Yeah, I caught Phil McKnight there on Friday for a bit, and then yeah, I think he's got more people on his chat than I'll ever have as subs. Lando27, hey buddy, how are you? See you later down in New Jersey. Take care. Okay, 44 people watching, 44 thumbs up. So if anybody's got any last minute comments, let me know. Tag me at Guitar Hack so I can see them. See you later. Enjoy it. Thank you so much, Dan in New Jersey, man. Always great to have you come on. Okay, rock and roll guitar. Eat breakfast. Jeez, where are you? Clam fingers. Working on them thumbs. Hang. Thanks, Clam fingers. Guitar Hack. So what's your gig's closing song? Last night we closed with Rockin' in the Free World again. Sean Murphy. I'm just a bar band covers guy. Oh, you're in California. Okay. I will take the 100 live views and 12. Let's go. The bet. No, I've only ever, I think I maxed out at the mid 60s as far as live streaming, so I'm still a ways off, buddy. Jay Short, Guitar Hack, take it easy, buddy. Yeah, you too. Thanks for popping in. 10:50 a.m. here. Okay, California. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. So tonight, if you're around, check out the round table. What's a good channel for pickup questions? That's a good question. Buck Lester? You cover any White Lion? No, I don't do any White Lion, no. Once I get my new epic. Gee, anybody got any suggestions for channels for pickups? S. Hogan, welcome. There's a new name. I don't know. I can't suggest any. Take care, Hack. Yeah, take care, James Severin. I don't know any pickup specific channels. If anyone knows, please mention it in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, Seymour Duncan, but then all they'll be talking about is Seymour Duncan pickups, right? I'm thinking like somebody that's not biased. You know, like somebody who's giving fair assessment of pickups. Yeah, exactly, Wolverine. That's what I was just thinking, yeah. Gee, Hack, should I consult the doctor? Discovered I like a pop song and I'm worried. My daughter listens to that stuff all the time. Sly and the Family Stone, Want to Take You Higher. That's a great tune, Will. That is a great tune. You're too old to pick up girls. This is true. I already have one. I've been married to her for many years, and it's the only one I want. It's me, Showman Hack. Okay. All right, folks, I'm going to pack this in. Thank you all so much. Check out the roundtable with Ben Coombs tonight, Canucks with Guitars. Brad Miller, thank you so much, buddy. Thanks for coming in. And check out my show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. with Eric from EVH and Gear TV. That should be a lot of fun. And thank you all for popping in. And yeah, ask the question tonight. Is that a shed? This is a smoking lounge, okay? It's not a shed. Okay, we'll catch you all tonight. Guys, have a great evening. Thanks you all so much for popping in. As usual, this was a lot of fun. You guys are amazing. Really appreciate you subbing my channel, you watching my videos, you support me. This is a lot of fun. You guys make it awesome. All right, we'll catch you all later, folks. Have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning, wherever you are in the world. Cheers. Take care.